Hello everyone, welcome back to Nayna Home and More. If you're new, welcome. My name is Nayna, and here on this channel we do clean motivational videos, product reviews, live streams, and so much more. Today we are doing a review on the De'Longhi Magnifica Evo Espresso machine. Let's get into the information. For starters, this is a fully automatic espresso machine. There's the padding in a box to protect it while it travels to you. Let's finish up this unboxing and take off all the plastics and tapes and do an observation to make sure everything's great. And here is your pre-ground coffee funnel, your beans container lid. As you can see, this is a brand new machine and I've never used it before. However, you can see traces of coffee in the grinder, and this is a result of the operating test performed on the appliance before the sale. This is proof of De'Longhi's meticulous care and attention that they invest in their products. Adjustable height coffee spout, grounds container. The little red tray on the lower left side is called a condensate tray. This silver plate is called a cup tray, and you want to lift it up from the corner like so. And here we have our drip tray grill. The red plastic in the middle is called the drip tray water level indicator. This will let you know when your water is full and it's time to dump and clean. Okay, let's get into our accessories. Let's start with the milk frother. Here's some instructions. This is your lock button, and this is your unlock button. To unlock, press the button, twist and pull. Milk frother unlock button. Here's your milk intake tube. And your milk container connector. Milk spout. And the milk container lid. Also received in a package for care and maintenance is a descaler mini. This is going to clean your espresso machine. Let's take a look at the water tank. Let's open up the water tank lid and take a look inside. So you see that circle in the corner, that component there? Well, that's called the water filter housing, and that's where we're going to sit our water filter. Behind the water tank, we have the infuser door. This is an arrow pointing to the notch where you will open the infuser door. And behind the infuser door, we have the infuser. These are red buttons you're going to squeeze and pull. And now you have your infuser disconnected from the automatic espresso machine. So this is what your infuser looks like. So now let's place it back into the machine. You should push until you hear a click. If you don't hear a click, just tug slightly just to make sure it's in there securely, and then close the infuser door. Now it's time to wipe down your automatic espresso machine and wash all of its pieces. Getting ready to turn the machine on and get it started, let's put in a hot water spout. Don't let it fall. I'm gonna be shaking the table. Slide our water tank back into the espresso machine. The water tank has been filled to the max line. We have our soft water filter ready to go. So let's go ahead and connect it to the machine. Okay, now let's assemble your milk frother. And we attach the milk intake tube to the milk container lid. Let's push in and secure the milk container connector to the milk container lid. All right, let's grab the milk spout. Around the milk spout, we have 3 notches. We're going to line those notches up to the notches on the milk container lid and give it a twist. And now you're able to lower and lift the milk spout. Don't forget that you can remove the milk spout by positioning it vertically and then pulling it out. Let's take a closer look. This notch is going to fit into this opening. You give it a twist and it locks into place. And finally, your lock and unlock. And let's move on. Now I plug in my automatic espresso machine. A short power cord is provided to reduce risk resulting from becoming entangled in or tripping over a longer cord. Plug it in and let's get some close-ups of the control panel and its lights and functions. Let's go over the indicator lights. The first red indicator light across from the glowing blue light is called your exhaust water filter indicator light. The next one we have our water indicator light. In the middle is a general alarm indicator light, brown container lights, and the last one is your descaling indicator light. Press the settings button, which is now blinking. Priming the machine is only required for the first time out of the box. Before you do that, remove all stickers and clean all accessories with warm water and mild detergent and dry them. And when you plug in the machine, your water indicator light will turn on. These are the steps that I've already done. I filled the water tank, but before I filled the water tank with fresh water, I cleaned the water tank and dried it and filled it with fresh water. The general alarms and hot water lights start blinking once you plug it in. Connect the hot water spout to the machine before plugging it in and turning on the machine. Then you add a large water container under both the water, steam spout, and coffee spouts. And then finally you can press the settings button, which is now blinking, which I have already done, and then you'll see the hot water will be delivered by the water spouts. The machine is now primed. Okay, so now we're going to put in the espresso beans in the beans container. We're going to be using a De'Longhi Signature Espresso blend. This is the medium roast. So let's go ahead and open it up and put the beans in the beans container. The first time using the machine, brew and dump the first 4 espressos. You guys have scissors? Here's dump 1. I'm going to show you dump 2 and 3 in real time. Let's go. To install better quality of water, let's install the provided water filter. Under normal uses, the filter lasts about 2 months. Let's turn the date indicator disc until the next 2 months are displayed. Important steps to be taken. First, let's hold our filter under the running water. Then we take our filter and submerge it in the water tank until all air bubbles have escaped. The next two ones are displayed. Now let's place the filter in the filter housing on the tank and cover with the lid. Put the water tank back in the machine, insert the water spout, and now you have to tell the machine you installed a new filter.
You hold it down for 5 seconds, then you press the clean button, then you press this middle button, then you press clean again.
Again, hold the 2-time setting button for 5 seconds. Then press the clean button. Then press the middle medium bean button. Then lastly, you're going to press the clean button and it will start, and have told the machine that you installed a new filter.
You want to see all 7 functions of this De'Longhi Magnifica Evo automatic machine, including its hot water spout. Please stay tuned for part 2. Thank you for watching. To see and learn more about your De'Longhi Magnifica Evo super automatic espresso machine, click the next video in the description box. It will give you all the details on how to keep your espressos tasting perfect at home every day. So come learn more about its functions. See you there.